Afternoon baseball now, and a fine Sunday for our national pastime from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Today we wrap up this four-game weekend series between the Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees. It's a battle of elite pitchers next on MLB Network. Sheffield, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that.
Coming to the plate now, Terrence Jordan, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Hey, all right, here we go.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike taken up in the zone. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They've come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Yeah, thanks, Matty V. Hey, you know what, D-Roll, this is one they'd like to win right here. They win the first game of the series, drop game 2, win game 3. They'd like to keep the momentum going here, D-Roll, win 2 in a row and win 3 out of 4 in this series.
Yeah, you want to definitely get a chance to win this series today. Play good baseball. You don't want to go on that seesaw. We'll give you one, we'll take one. They need to figure out a way to get it done today.
Get a good one up there, huh?
The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. One left for the Red Sox. Sox 0, Yankees coming up. You're watching MLB Network. Now at the plate, Tyler Wade. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Yankees, the shortstop.
First delivery to him on the way.
Wade.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, nobody went.
This is pulled into right. O'Neill is there to put it away for out number 1. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. This guy knows how to drive in runs. Had over 25 runs batted in last month. You've got to pay attention to how he goes about it. Ground balls, fly balls, home runs, any way to drive in a run. And that's what he's doing. He tries to have a major impact on every game he plays it.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's out number 2. Giancarlo Stanton now. He's, of course, a long ball threat, currently 3rd in the American League in that category.
I know it's still early in the season, but I expect him to keep up this pace with the power numbers. He's got immense power in that bat.
No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Minaya, a native of Indiana, the Hoosier State, comes into today 2nd in the American League in All-Star voting among starters, so it looks very likely he'll be rewarded for his efforts this year.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that All-Star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in 2nd place, but I'm sure he'd like to be named starter.
The 1-2. Guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Foul down the left side. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Now batting, Andrew Benintendi, and he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate.
Benintendi.
And that's in there for strike 1.
Snuck that high hardwood by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
The 0-1 on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Myers is under it. 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in to hit next, it'll be the left-handed batter Jackie Bradley Jr. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
Here we go, fellas.
No score here as we play inning number 2.
Hey, we got 2 down, fellas.
Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Called strike 2.
Let it rip right here.
Ready with another 2-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Full count still. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up.
Get a good rip on it, huh?
He pulls this one into right. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Hey, nice rip.
Dan, how frustrating that must be. 8 pitch at bat, and he's able to work a base hit.
Dero, he threw everything but the kitchen sink at him. He threw off-speed pitches, fastballs, and on the 8th pitch, left one out over the plate, just enough for a base hit.
Franklin Barreto is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Hey, plays at 1 now.
1-1 to Franklin Barreto.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the 2nd inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
Down the left field line and deep, and that will end up a foul ball. Bradley is off at first with 2 away. And a fastball swung on and missed, and his side is retired. Red Sox leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. So here's the cleanup hitter, Will Myers, and he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat so far. Hit out towards second, played on the backhand, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And guys, can we focus on something real quick? There's 3 of them out there. 3 gold gloves on the defensive side of the ball. That's just special right there. Look for some highlight reel plays in this one.
Gary Sanchez is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Hey, come on now. One time. Right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Now in the box, Miguel Andujar. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second.
Miguel Andujar.
And he gets ahead 0-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Let's go, big fella. Hey, 2 away now.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Come on, guys.
One strike.
Tried to jerk that one, and it's 2-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out or it breaks all the way in.
And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. So some life with 2 away as he's into second with the opposite field double. And there you see the Yankees leaderboard as he finds himself second in that category.
Number 22.
Hey, get the pitch up there. Let's go, kid.
First delivery to him on the way. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0.
All right, one more time right here.
The set and the 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball at half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Sit down now. Sit down.
A ball and 2 strikes. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More to come on MLB Network's Sunday Baseball after this. Striding in for Boston, Blake Swihart. And he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stanton has a read on it. 1 out. One gone here in the Boston third. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And that misses ball 1. Buxton, or sometimes just Buck for short. He was selected in the first round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
2-1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Third inning, no score to this point. And now the count is full for the Boston center fielder. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. So digging in now, Antonio Nunez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Oh, and he can't reel it in out there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carrying. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
Get a good rip on it, huh?
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
Welcome back. As the Yankees prepare for their third turn through the order, fans of the Bronx Bombers have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. Within the league, they rank among the leaders in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. When asked about their offense, the players I talked with all brought up how multifaceted their talent is, saying they've got guys that can spray the ball around, guys that work counts and draw walks, and of course plenty of guys that can go deep and drive in runs. Their numbers certainly confirm that, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Torres is in to start things off here as he looks at a cold strike. It's 0-1. And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate. 0-2.
Come on, let it fly right here.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
The 1-2. And another foul ball. The 1-2. Sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Hey, this has been an epic at bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
Striding forward now is the DH, Adams. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on.
Hey, have a rip like you can. Here you go.
Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And he'll dive back in.
Hey, get your pitch up there, huh?
And he misses again, 2-0.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Now the 2-0. Is on the ground is short. Could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play. But boy, was he ever upended at second base. So base is empty now after the double play. And stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Tyler Wade. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So some 2-out success, and the bottom of the third frame will continue. So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up the outfielder Clint Frazier. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1.
No doubt this is a steal situation right here. 2 outs and the leadoff hitter on first. This is the time you roll the dice and hope he gets in the scoring position where he can get a hit to bring him home.
Wait for your pitch up there.
And another snap throw to the bag. And he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. Down in order go the Yankees. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Digging in, Rafael Devers. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Myers looking up, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a solo home run for Rafael Devers. Home run number 15 for him thus far. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Standing in now, Terrence Jordan. Strike one to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. 2-1 to the Red Sox first baseman.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
A ball and no strikes. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. 2 balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
2-1 the count.
Hey, let her rip, let her rip.
The 2-1 home. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Line drive to center field. Frazier is there. 2 gone. So 2 gone now here in the Red Sox 4th. And into bat next will be Tyler O'Neill. And he lays off there. 1-0.
Hey, be patient.
2 out, nobody on.
Come on, guys.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Let's go.
Changed up on him, and he gets the inside corner for strike 2.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Count still at 1-2.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Here's a pop-up now. Andujar is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So they pick up a run on the solo home run, as that'll give them the lead. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Red Sox are out in front, 1-0. Ready for another chance? Clint Frazier set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Center fielder, Clint.
Fastball that gets the inside corner. Strike 1.
Nobody here, no out. Come on, big guy, see it. Drive it right here.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Man, that's got the sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so that they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
Giancarlo Stanton is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. 2-2 the count.
Hey, nice and patient.
The 2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Buxton.
I got it. Mine,
and that's the first out of the inning.
Got it right there.
So stepping in, Will Myers, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Myers.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1.
This is an awesome matchup, especially at this moment in time. You got some guys that are fighting for some serious hardware, and I want to see how this shakes out.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
Hey, we got one. Get your pitch, huh?
A 1-2 count to Will Myers. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Jordan is over and he tucks it away for the second out. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher Gary Sanchez. He's ready. Here's the first offering. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here you go. Hey, see it drive it. See it drive it.
Ready with the 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
Hey, let's hold him right here.
Frazier stands at second with 2 gone.
Drive it.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Come on, big dog, get your pitch. Let's go, Yankees. Rip it and rip it, huh? One time, right now, kid. Here we go.
Here's the 2-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. They trail this one 1-0. Now the Red Sox DH, Jackie Bradley Jr. A base hit in his first trip.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
First pitch on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1.
Come on, let it fly.
Drilled down the line, but this will get foul for strike 2. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Hey, get him yourself right here. Let's go.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Into the box now, Franklin Barreto looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Let's go.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off.
All right, one time right here.
Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
He's got good swing and miss stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out one or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
No balls and a strike to count. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ball game. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1.
Hey, let's go. Now you got this.
2-1 the count to Blake Swihart.
Here we go.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Torres brings it in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Red Sox on top, 1-0. Here's Miguel Andujar now. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. On the run is Benintendi, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he's really had it going into the month of June, currently leading the AL in that department. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Got one here.
With the hole. And that will find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
Now batting, second baseman, Gleyber.
See it? Right, let's go.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He'll come in with an average down at 230. 3 homers, 13 RBIs. From the stretch. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2. Ready now, Adams.
Now batting, number 28.
First offering on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
There's a ball low. He misses with a changeup. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. The count now at 2-1.
Hey, let her rip, let her rip.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Fouled away.
Here we go.
To down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
Let's fly. Let's go right here.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Giving chase is Benintendi. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. Yanks leave 1. They're down 1-0. Digging in once again, Byron Buxton. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Buxton.
And they'll start him with a fastball that's low for ball one.
First here.
Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul.
Hey, see it. Drive it like you can. Let's go.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Guy gets the pitch.
Count even at 2-2.
Hey, like you can right there. Square it up.
3-2 now.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
Here you go.
Antonio Nunez.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. Runner back safely.
All right, one time, right
First
here.
pitch of the at-bat. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
0-1.
Buxton
go,
gets
kid.
his
One
lead
time,
at
right
first, nobody out.
Find a gap, kid. Find a gap.
Nope.
Missed low and inside with it, 1-1.
Here we go.
Hey, let's roll 2, huh?
There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
We've
Wait,
seen
good
him go
one, huh?
down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's got himself into a good hitter's count.
And no outs now.
And the pitch on 2-1. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Hey, get your
Got to
pitch up
find a
there.
way
Let's
to
go,
get
baby.
back in the zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a 2-run homer.
The 3-1 is in there for a full count now, 3-2. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning. Rafael Devers will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count.
Hey, double him up. Let's go. All right, one time right here.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
The 2-2 one more time. On a rope to the second baseman. Now at the plate, Terrence
Now
Jordan.
batting, the first baseman, Terrence Jordan.
Hey, we got one.
From the stretch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Myers is under it.
Three.
He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Hey, we got 2
The
down
left-handed
now.
hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little
like
while.
you can up there, kid, huh? Runner,
He's set.
He's going.
The 0-1.
Come on, slide,
Pitch
slide.
outside. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Pretty unusual decision to swipe third with 2 outs in the inning. It's a big risk, especially with a lefty hitter up there, and the benefit isn't all that great, but he made it work out.
Here you go.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Good eye.
And he lays off again. Ball 3.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Gonna have to make some good pitches here.
Full count now. 3-2.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. And that'll bring up Tyler Wade. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
Shortstop, Tyler.
First pitch of the at-bat. Sent on the ground out to second. Nunez fields it cleanly. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame. Stepping into the box, Clint Frazier. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Clint Frazier.
Hit back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Up next for the Yankees, the left fielder, Giancarlo.
In now, Giancarlo Stanton. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Hey, need you right here. Need you.
2-0 to the Yankees left fielder.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
2-0 count and the pitch. 3-0 now.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Buxton is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Here's Will Myers. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Will Myers.
Here we go.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
All right, come on now. One time, let it fly.
Loud contact there, but it's well fouled.
You can tell his eyes lit up at the plate right there. He was not able to control his emotions, stay up the middle, and keep that one fair.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
Come on, baby. See it up, drive it.
Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. It remains 1-0. Sam Broussard is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 18.
In now, Tyler O'Neill will start the 7th in what's been a fast-moving pitcher's duel to date. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
See it drive it, kid. See it drive it.
Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He went down on strikes last time up.
Bradley Jr.
First offering on its way. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1.
Your pitch right here, kid. Let's go.
Smoke the other way. High and deep to left. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference, so double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
And next up will be Franklin Barreto. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Line to the right side, but foul.
Hey, one down, one down.
The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
Come on, kid.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Bradley, the runner at second with 1 away. Another 2-2 offering. Hit to third. Andujar fields it cleanly. And that's the second out. So a runner at second. 2 down now. And up next, the former catcher turned utility man Blake Swihart. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Hey, let's go, kid. Here we go.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, 2 tough pitches right there, and expect more of the same. With that guy standing out on second base, you don't want any RBI scoring right here. With that base open at first, he's going to grind.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1 left for the Red Sox, but they're on top 1-0. Leading off the inning, Gary Sanchez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
That's by him for strike 1. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Oh, and that runs in and gets him. So now the potential tying run is aboard to lead off the inning. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here you go.
No out.
Now the 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down.
Hey, let it fly. Let's go right down.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here you go.
All right,
The
come on
1-2.
now, one time. Get a piece.
Runs a bit inside for a ball. Nobody out, runner on first.
Hey, one time, right now. Here we go.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Come on, guys. Get your pitch
Well,
right
he
there.
came right back in there after he hit the previous batter. I like that. If you're going to work inside, you're going to hit a few guys, but you can't change your game plan.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Calling for it, Buxton. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Stepping in, number 22. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Number 22.
Stay ahead, stay ahead.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
We're moving along into the later innings, and this guy's throwing over 60% of his first pitches for strikes. He'd like to do a little bit more. So far, so good.
And that'll get down for a base hit. And he is in there.
Hey, guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Stepping into the box, Torres. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Get the pitch up there. Let's roll it up.
The 1-0 is taken, strike one. On the ground to short. Could this be two? There's one. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 8th inning coming up. The Red Sox lead it 1-0. Jose Mesa's been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 75.
Digging in,
Jose
Byron Buxton. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Come on, guy.
Two and 0.
Hey, one time, right now.
The 2-0. 2-1 now.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Strike 2 as that's taken on the outside part of the plate. And it's fouled away.
Hey, get the pitch. Drive it right here.
Here's another 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2. Got him swinging on the split finger pitch, and that's out number 1. 8th inning now from Yankee Stadium. Yankees and Red Sox with Boston out in front in this one as you get a look at the line score through the first 7 innings.
Antonio Nunez.
First offering on its way. Good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Stepping up to the plate, Rafael Devers. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that one is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game, and that gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead.
And this is big right here. It's one thing to be winning late in the game, but going up by 2 runs makes a huge difference. Now their bullpen doesn't have to be perfect, just good. Takes a lot of pressure off, especially when you're on the road.
Hey, like Terrence Jordan is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
Hey, let her rip, let her rip.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
And that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit. So the 2-out hit keeps the top of the 8th inning extended.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Number 52.
Andrew Benintendi will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away.
The left fielder.
First pitch on its way. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Hey, here we go. Clutch up for us right here, buddy.
Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Both teams with 6 hits so far.
Hey, big moment right here. We need you. Here we go.
They need you right now. Let's go, kid.
Swing and a liner.
Get down, ball. Get down.
And this is a fair ball as it'll head for the 314 side.
3-3-3.
So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage. You think you're getting a heater. He throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute. That fires me up right there.
Stepping in now, Tyler O'Neill, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out.
Come on, baby. See it, drive it.
Look out, 2-0 now.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Well, it couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
The 3-1 pitch. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Runners on first and third, 2 away. This one's down to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Red Sox settle for just the 1. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Red Sox are out in front 2-0. Next for New York, Adams. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Nunez will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Digging in now for the Yankees, Tyler Wade. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Grounded to the right. And that is through into right field for a single.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going.
Please.
We'll see how long he can make this last.
Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And a change is in the offing as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. And the runner back easily.
Hey, come on, big guy. I need you right now.
And another snap throw to the bag. And a dive, but he's back.
Hey, right guy, right place. Nobody better. On now.
Into the box now. Clint Frazier. Pitch outside. The throw. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
Hey, no one better right here.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Giancarlo Stanton, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle.
Hey, your turn now. No one better. Here you go.
Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Chad Green takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Green is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on your... Regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
Yeah, we got one.
Here's another 0-2. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? Trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
Your turn. Drive him in, kid. Let's go.
The 1-2 is a sinker that misses for a ball.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
3-2, full count.
No one better. No one better. Punch up right here.
3-2 pitch. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. Down the third baseline. Devers gloves it. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. And definitely worth another look with our show track data. Great reaction from the hot corner to make the backhand stop, and then he unleashes that very strong throw while in the air all the way across the diamond. He's going to be smiling about that one. No balls and 1 strike.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Hey, that's case in point right there. He thought that was going to hollow out his rib and ended up being a strike.
Here's the 0-2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Good work there out of the Boston bullpen. 9th inning coming up. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Yankees nothing. David Robertson enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Ready once again, Jackie Bradley Jr. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1.
Hey, plays it first. Plays it first.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Let's go.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Hey, let her rip. Here we go.
All over the place to start the ninth. It's 3-0 now. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. 3 balls and a strike now to Bradley.
Here you go. Let it fly.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the ninth. Digging in, Franklin Barreto. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll 2.
Scooped up, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Striding into the box, Blake Swihart. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Hey, drive him in. No one better here.
Cutter low, 1-1.
Come on, get him in. Come on, guys. Him in for us.
Hard on the ground towards short, and that is through into left as he delivers. It's a base hit, and the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Hey, D-Row, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Jonathan Holder enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9.
Come on, let it fly right here. Let it fly. Come on now, roll it up right here.
Here comes the 0-1. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Here we go.
Swihart at second, Buxton at first, 1 gone. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
2-2.
Hey, like you can up there. Like you can. Let's go.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. Torres takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Let's go right here.
Third baseman,
Rafael Devers the next to bat, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Hey, your turn. Drive them in. Clutch up for us, kid. Go.
Hey, drive those guys in. Here we go.
Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
And it misses. 3-1 now.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
Here's the 3-1. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Garrett Jordan.
Hey, your pitch, drive it deep, huh? Here you go.
First delivery to him on the way. A high fastball is in there.
0-1's the count.
Easy space.
2 down, 2 down.
Hey, clutch up right here.
Boy, in a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2.
Clutch up right now.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. Bases are loaded here. 2 down.
Hey, see it, drive it.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
Hard hit ball to second.
Come on, get here,
Torres has it.
get here.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. A run on 2 hits in the inning for Boston. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. The Red Sox on top, 3-0. Standing in, Gary Sanchez. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching. Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base, so I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his bat and gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one, because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement.
Fouled off.
It's your pitch and drive it. Let's go, big dog.
Come on, baby. Get your pitch.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Into the box now, Miguel Andujar. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Miguel Andujar.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a liner, but foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Here you go.
Hey, see it. Hey, drive it. Here we go.
Come on, New York.
And now a ball lifted into the air out towards center field. Buxton is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the 9th. Now at the plate, number 22. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th.
Hey, 2 away.
First pitch on its way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Come on.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Hey, 1 time right now.
Keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Last chance for the Yankees. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, when this game started, there's no way they envisioned relying that much on the back end of the bullpen, but he gets the last 5 outs, sealing the win for the team and collecting the save for himself.
3-0 the final score in this one today. Boston took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Sean Manaea earns a league-leading 11th win of the year. Sheffield struck out 10 in the losing effort. Chad Green hammers down the 5-out save, his 14th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.